Yes, we
Okay,
can.
yesterday Ebenezer opened a slide for us, and this is exactly what we'll be doing. We are to do data entry fundamentals, formatting in Excel, data validation, and all. So we started with data entry fundamentals. So I will not be typing it because we did that yesterday. And I'm sure if you go back to your recordings, I'm sure many of us would have. Showing.
Yes,
Okay, okay.
Mutual.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's showing.
Yes.
Okay. I had to copy and paste because of time, because there's no time to start typing it. All right. And I taught us how to expand our column. It's either you use the one minister, okay, I said minister, the one Ebenezer taught us. So he dragged it. But I, on my part, I prefer using the ribbon. All right. Under cells, we have insert, we have delete, we have format. Then use the drop down under format. Use your auto fit row height. This auto fit row height, we actually work with the row. And then the next one, you click on it again and then do your auto fit column width. You can see that it is well expanded. I prefer using that because it's literally on my, I'm looking at it. This is literally data entry in Excel. So, Oluseso, can you mute your mic? I have to paste this where I'm doing the work. So the data entry, the numbering, the removing of blanks. Okay. So yesterday I was supposed to take you the removing of blanks. This is the data entry, and this is like the numbering part. And for removing of blanks, I taught you how to remove blanks.
Sorry, please, I can't see your screen. I don't know if it's just me.
I think it's
It's
from
just
your
you
head.
and
It's from your hand, please. Okay. For you to create blanks, to create space, insert space, look at where my cursor is. Until when you see this arrow, the arrow in row 3, A3, so this arrow, right click and insert. When you insert, it automatically creates a blank space. Another way you can also create blanks is by pressing Ctrl Shift plus. When you, when you press your Ctrl, press Shift, press plus, it will create a space. So do you get that? Is either you right click, use your insert, or you press your Ctrl Shift minus. And if you want to remove the blanks, so this is just like automatic one. So you can press Ctrl minus. When you press Ctrl minus, you are back. But we are trying to create blanks here. So it's either you right click and then insert, or you press your Ctrl Shift plus. Control Shift plus. So I'm trying to create blanks. So I've created my blanks now. All right. I've created my blanks. How do we remove this? What if we have a lot of blanks? Are we going to start pressing Control minus, Control minus, Control minus to remove them? We cannot be pressing Control minus. It's stressful because when you start the data analyst work or when you start seeing data, you will see thousands of data, thousands of data. I've worked with a like over 10,000 rows of data. So when will I finish removing the blanks if I start pressing Control minus, or start pressing right click and then I start deleting to be stressful. Now for us to do this, I created something here. So I'll just bring it to my other sheet. Please, when you are working, rename your column. Rename this place, please. It's very important. Rename your sheet. I taught you how to rename. Sorry, please. I'm trying to bring this. Okay, this is it. This is what I'm trying to bring. Now, for you to remove blank cells in a list or data set, a large data set, this is what you have to follow. Number one, if you have your book and pen, I want you to jot it down. Number one is to go to your editing group on your home tab. This is home tab, this is insert. So generally they are called reading, all right. So go to your home tab, go to the editing group. We have the editing group. This is the editing group, all right. Go to the editing group on your home tab, click on find and select. You see a drop down. When you click on find and select, go to special. All right, this is special. Go to special, then select blanks and click OK. This is your blanks. Then click your OK. Now it has automatically highlighted the blanks that you have. So whether it's the blanks is, you don't even know how many blanks is there. But when you go through this, it's going to automatically highlight the blanks that is inside the data set. We've clicked our OK. Now to our number 5, it says go to the sales group on the home tab. Now this is the home tab, like I said earlier. Now go to the sales group. Where we went to earlier was find and select. After find and select, we went to special and then blanks and then OK. So it does not finish like that. The only thing it did here is just highlighting of the blanks. After highlighting the blanks, you go to the sales group on the home tab and click delete. This is the sales group. Now click on your delete. Whose mic is on, please? Now go to the sales group. The only thing it did here is highlighting the blank. It has not yet deleted it. Now go to the sales group on the home tab and click delete rows in the drop down. Now delete sheet rows. If you delete cells, it will delete everything. All right. Delete sheet columns, it will just delete the columns. Now we are working on the rows. Now delete your sheet rows. Oh my, sorry. It's a mistake. Sorry, I think it's because of all this I have here. Okay. The reason why we are having that error, I don't know if many of you see what I did. Okay, this is why I was having that error. I was having a table. This is a table. So I was having a table. Yeah, this is a table. This removing blank cells. So I have to move it away from that particular place. It's not like the data you'll be working with, there will be a table there. So I have to move it away. Then I went through my find and select, go to special. After going to special, the blanks. Okay. Then the next thing is to what your delete sheet rules. You can see that all those blank spaces has been removed already. So that is it. So the next thing we are doing is merge and center. So merge and center, I want us to create a space up. You know how to do that. You can press your Control Shift plus, shift cells up, shift cells down, shift cells down. So can we just do that and type food science department student profile? Food science department student profile. Let's type that. We want to do merge and center. So if you have typed it, can you give me a thumbs up? All right, thank you. Now I want to do merge and center. How do we go about doing merge and center? I light the, okay, let me say, for instance, you have another column here, another column here, another column here. Probably there's department here, there's level here, there's a department fee, there's the gender, there's a lot of things. When you've written your title, just highlight it to wherever your colon reach. So highlight it to, even if it is I, H, or anything. But here, I have just from A to D. So I will highlight to D. After highlighting it, then go to your ribbon. Under alignment, you will see merge and center. So just click on merge and center. You can see that it has already merged it and is already together. We have our full side department student profile merged already. So for this food science department student profile, we'll be doing font formatting on it. I taught us how to do font formatting, but since we have something to work on here, I want it to be, more presentable. So I want to turn it, I'm supposed to even turn it to a capital letter.
Good time.
I would have,
I have a question.
yeah, okay, right.
So for this question, sorry for taking you back. So for the time where you removed the sorry for the background noise, but for the time when you remove the blank row,
Yeah.
must you always are lights like all the rows before you can be able to remove the blank rows?
Okay, let's do that together. So let's see if we highlight and if we do not highlight it. Let's see if it will work. Do you get that?
Yes.
I'll be using this. Okay, let me just click on the inside. But I know it should work. So firstly, we can do our auto fit normally. So let me remove the highlighting. Find and select. Go to special, your blanks. Okay. You see, it's highlighted it already. Let's see with
Yes,
the.
yes.
Okay, it works.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so I want to format this font formatting. So how do I do this font formatting? We have our food science department profile. So we want to make it, that people will be able to see that, oh, this one is actually the heading. It should be more presentable, like more colorful and not like that. So let me open a data set for you that I did font formatting. This is a raw data set. This is a clean data set. This one, this is a raw data set. You can see this one that I formatted it already. I gave it another font. The font that is there is just is black, like the font color. Ladvis Ventures Limited, you can see it's black. And for the clean data set, I changed it to white. For this one, there's no background. For this place, you can see that I've already given it a blue background. I both the letters and I merge and center, and I also, what did I do again? I increase the font so that it will be different from the serial number, the product, the customers, and all like that. What did I do again? So literally, I'm just showing you what font formatting is all about. So we want to format this one so it can come out and you know that, oh, this one is actually talking about what you wrote. Now we have food science department profile. What do we do? I want to increase my fonts. Let me put it at, can it actually leave it at that 12? I don't want this Calibri, the theme font. I can change it to another one that is Times New Roman. I just type it.
You cannot come.
Um, Okay, sorry. I want to change the font to Times New Roman. Let me leave it as calibre. Oh, okay. I'm leaving it at calibre. Then my bold, I'm working with it. Bold it. If you decide to italize it, you can italize it. Decide to underline it, you can underline it. But I'm removing the italize. I'm removing the underline. And for the font, for the fill color rather, the fill color is talking about the background color. So I can change it to yellow. Yellow. For the color of the text, I can change it to white. Let's see if it will come out. It's not coming out. So let me just leave it at black. Let me use blue. You can see how it is changing even without applying it yet. So that's just how to format in a way that's more presentable. So that's all about font formatting. We did it yesterday. So the next thing we are doing, basic formats. So for our basic format is here under number. You have your general, you have your number, you have your currency, you have your accounting, you have your short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction, scientific. These dates have to deal with the dates that you have on your system. If you can use now my own, it's the month that is coming first, then the day, and then I have my year. So there will be an issue if you can't use, if I go and put the day, which is today, 7 slash the month and then slash year, there will be an issue. So your date is very important too when you are working with your data. So you can change it. I think there's a way to change your in settings, a way to change your dates inside Excel. So for our basic format, general, we have our general. General do not have specific formats. General do not have specific formats. Hey, I'm in the classroom. Okay, let's use this. Or better still, let me go and use that since we all have that data. I'm trying to copy this so we can know. Okay, there's no need. So let me just show you. All right, for general formats, when you display your number 123, it will display the number as it is. When you display decimal, all right, it will display the number with decimals. When you are using general format, when you display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.4567 in a narrow cell, it will round the number to fit the cell width. But when you type in a number that is, a large number, it will use a scientific notation for large numbers. That is for general format. Like this is it. When you place your, when this your under number, when it is under general, this is what it will happen. This is what will happen. For text, it will display text as it is. So that's that about general format. For number, you know that it will work for number. For currency, this is currency here. But most times for my currency, I use custom format, and I will be showing you how it works anyways. So for currency, it will show you how currency works. When you change it, we have dollars, we have different money sign, we have our euro, we have this Indian money, So for time, to show you how it is. For date, we have our short date, we have our long date, we have our fraction, we have scientific, and we have our text. So we'll be formatting something together, that is a number, a currency rather. We'll be formatting it together. So I copied the currency in another sheet and I place it there. This what is there. I have like 5 million or so. But the reason why I'm having ash is because this place is not expanded yet. If I expand it, you will see the money. Whenever you are having ash in a data set, just know that you have to do your auto-fit column and auto-fit height so that the ash will, turn to a figure. And this is it. So I want us to format this together. And for this formatting, there's more to it. Look at this small arrow here. When you click here, it's limited. You just see this one. We have more number format. You can either go from here, but I prefer going from this arrow. So if you click on more accounting formats or more formats, this is what it will give you. We have alignment, we have font, we have border, we have field, and all. But we are dealing with the number. Now this is what we are working with. So you can type in any figure, or just make it to be in millions and put your 2 decimal points there. So we have this, and I want to format it. So I'll click on this small arrow. You can use your Control 1 too. If you press Control 1, it will bring it out. If you press this and press more number format, it will bring it out. If you press this small arrow, it will bring it out. So I'm pressing Control 1, and we have this. You can see that this thing is in accounting, and it's supposed to be in currency. So I change it to currency. And for the currency, it's in 2 decimal place. I want to remove the decimal. I don't need it. I removed decimal already. For the symbol, look at your none. You have a drop down. Click on your drop down. Look for any currency you want, whether it's naira or dollar. So I want to use my dollar sign. I just pick any one that have dollar. We have dollar English Australia, dollar English, dollar Canada, dollar. All right, I love dollars, so that's why I didn't pick naira. So I pick my dollar, and okay. You can see that I've formatted it already. So if you are looking for naira also, it's inside that place. You keep going down and you see your dollar.
Now, so my friend send me invite.
Sorry, please. So if you get that, can you give me a thumbs up so we can move? So we've done our data entry, we've done the numbering, we've done the removing blanks, we've done merge and center, basic fonts formatting, and now custom formatting. That's where we went to that place. So there's more about custom formatting. So I would actually love us to do more research on that. Like there's a lot of things in custom formatting, I must say. Custom formatting. For instance, we want to do that of phone number. Now we have, maybe you have your 812345. Now, for instance, we have this. I want to add a 0 to the front. We can actually use our custom formatting. Use your control 1 and then go to custom. Under custom, you keep going down. You see I'm looking for a particular one. Sorry, I'm in the class. Trying to look for it. Then I will come back to this. I'm supposed to say 0000000. I guess I'm not seeing this. Let me go again. Sorry, please. I guess I have to come back to this. So not to delay everyone, I'll come back to this. Okay, I'll come back to this. So let's go to conditional formatting. So for our conditional formatting, we'll be needing scores. So let me name this the department fee. So I want to add score to it. So I have 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, and then 30. All right, for the score, for the conditional formatting, this is how it looks like. We have highlight sales rule. Now, maybe you are working with a data set and they told you that you should highlight the figure that is greater than something, or that is lesser than something, or that is between something. So you are going to use your conditional formatting. Now I will just highlight it. And then go to my conditional formatting. Highlight sales rule greater than. So is it greater than 60 you are looking for? Is it greater than, let's say, greater than 50? Highlight sales rule that are greater than 50. Then you press your OK. You can see that it has highlighted those scores that are greater than 50. Your 30 is not highlighted, your 50 is not highlighted, your 30 is not highlighted, but it highlighted was those scores that are greater than 50. And if you want to remove it back, just click on your clear rules. Clear rules from selected cells. So it has already cleared the rules. So for your highlight cells rule, you want to pick maybe less than what? Let's say less than 90. Okay. You can see that it has highlighted those numbers that are less than 90. So go back to your conditional formatting. You can clear the rules back, clear rules from selected cells. So go to your conditional formatting between, you can go, you can play with this, all right. For your top, your data bars, let me go to the data bar. You can see the gradient field. This is okay, let me duplicate this again. Let's see. Conditional formatting. For the data bars, we have gradient fill, we have solid fill. So let's just click on this for gradient fill. And for this one, we want to use the solid fill. Conditional formatting, the data bar, the solid fill. You can see that is more, the color is more thicker than this. You can use green, you can use this. And one funny thing about this is, if you click on if you change this 30 to 90, it will change. If you change this, If we change this 30 here to 50 and enter it, it will change. So that's that about uh, conditional formatting. And if you want to clear it, you want to clear the rules, clear rules from selected cells. And you want to clear rules there too. You clear the from selected cells. Sorry, the person that is the mic is on. Can you just mute your mic? There's more to conditional formatting, I must say. We have our color scales. You can see the color scales. Some engineering company, they use this. Hey, who is talking on? The person don't know that the mic is on.
Salvador, please mute, please.
Okay, for these top 10 items, we are still under conditional formatting. If you want to pick top 10 items, since this figure 7 is not even up to top 10, so we can change it to maybe top 3. So the highest 3 numbers, which we highlight it for us, and we have it here. So this place, if you want to use our bottom, the bottom 10, we can reduce this since our figure is not up to. So bottom 3, we have this. We have 50, 50, 70. So that's that about conditional formatting. Now we have naming and data validation. So for this, I want you to pay close attention, please. I want us to pay close attention for the naming and data validation. So let's type this together. For instance, I have my product. Under product, I have bag, shoe. I have my pen. I have my what other things? Can somebody drop in the chat box what we can have? We have book. We have okay. We have bag. Everything bag. Okay, we have viral. Okay, we have laptop. All right. What do we have again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me just have one more. We have airport. Thank you. Okay. Now we have our products. Now let me explain this. We have a lot of people inside data analysis class for dive. We have Salvador, we have Precious, we have Glory, we have Belumi, we have a lot of students. And we cannot start mentioning names one after the other. So there's something that we call some a word. We use a word to generalize them, so we can use data analyst for them. So like this now, we have bag, we have shoe, we have pen, we have book, we have maybe this is the product. This is what they sell inside a store. You call it products instead of using bag, shoe, or in another way, you can say 300 level students. If they say 300 level students, without even mentioning your name, you will know that, oh, you are part of those who they are talking about. So there's a general name. So firstly, I want us to generalize this product in such a way that when you type it in Excel, even without you saying writing bag, shoe, pen, book, biro, laptop, Excel will bring it out for you. Now, this is what you do. Go to your, I start from bag, shoe, highlight it. After highlighting it, no, okay. After highlighting it, go to your formula. So the first thing I want to do here is giving it a name. So that when I use equals to something, it will bring out all the list of the products we have in the store. Now I highlighted it already. Then look for a place that they said define names. Defined names. This is defined names. Under defined names, you will see define name. This is define name. Click on the drop down, then click on define name. So what are we going to define the name? You know, we already have product there. So let me just put it as product list. Put it as, I wrote the name as product list. Then I click on my OK. So I have my product list already. I have my product list already. So by the time I want to bring it out, I don't want to start typing. I don't want to start typing bag, shoe, pen, book, biro, laptop, airport. So for me to bring it out, just type equals to. When you type equals to, write your product list. You will see that even before you type your product, you would have seen product list. You can see the product list. This effect is coming in form of formula, effect, this one. But there's one that is very different. The one we rename ourselves is coming in form of a table, and that is product list. Oh my God, I didn't charge my phone though. Okay, sorry about that. So we have our product list. Click on your product list. So this is our product list. You can see that it has already highlighted it. Now, when you click on enter, it will bring out the list. If you're on the same page, give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we have we've defined it already. Now can we now do a data validation? Sorry, give me a few minutes.
Mochurayo, I think you're
Yeah.
speaking on mute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry.
Hello, it's like you muted your mic because me, I'm not more hearing you.
Okay, I'm not saying anything yet. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now? I actually tried
Yes,
out
yes, yes.
something to
Yeah,
Yeah,
work.
we can
yes.
hear you. Your voice is still low. Bit.
Is it I now?
It's on point.
Okay, thank you. Now we want to do our data validation. We know we've already named it. We've already named it as product list. And when I click on equals to brought it out. So let's do it again. Okay, so let's do it again. We want to bring out the product list out. We've already renamed it as product list. So this is it here. So enter. I have my product out like this. And can we rename it as product list since that is what we name it? So we have our product list. Enter. Now, I want to do the data validation on this. So before I say something about data validation, when we say data validation, all right, data validation in Excel, it ensures accuracy, it ensures completeness and consistency of data entry. All right, and one of the primary purpose of data validation is to prevent errors by limiting incorrect or invalid inputs. Now you go and input what we are not selling in our store. Automatically bring it out because we don't have it in our store. It will not bring it out. So it prevents errors by limiting incorrect or invalid input. We've already we've documented what we have in our store. We've already listed it. It's already validated. So there's no how somebody that doesn't know anything about our product will come and type in anything. It will definitely return a wrong or an error alert that, oh, this one we don't have in our store or something like that. So it maintains data integrity. That's one thing about data validation. It maintains data integrity. So by using data validation, you can improve your data quality and your reliability. That's one thing about data validation. Okay. It also enhance your security, your data security. So I just want to tell you what data validation is all about. So you know, like, oh, why are we validating the data? It's necessary. So somebody that doesn't know anything about your data will not come and tamper with it. Now we've already called out this by using our equals to, since we've already named it inside formula using our name, define name, and we bring it out. It's already here. Can we hear me? It's looking like I'm the only one on this journey.
Yes,
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 we can
um,
hear you.
Right, can
Okay, thank you. Okay, very good. Now, under data, we have, I don't know if some of us own will be stated, but here it's not stated. So I have to start, just move to data tools. So when you go to your data tools, start looking for it one after the other. For me, this one with mark is my data validation. This one here with cross is my remove duplicate. But it took time for me to see my data validation. I have to start like, what's this one for? What's this one for? But thank God that is an intelligent tool. So when we put our cursor there, it will literally bring out what this one is for, what this one is for. Now for here, for this place, we have data validation. Click on your data validation, the drop down. Click on the drop down, click on your data validation. Oh, sorry, I didn't highlight. Let me highlight. You have to highlight too. When you highlight, that means you are calling your Excel attention to what you are doing. If you don't highlight, we have a lot of things on our sheet. So I'm calling my Excel or what I'm applying to what I'm working on. So just click on your drop down and I have my data validation. Click on data validation. You have your settings, you have your input message, you have your error alert. Now allow, since we are working on text, we use list. Use list. All right. What is the source? What's the source of your data set? So can anybody tell me from, oh,
Product
tell me what
list.
our source is? Oh,
Product
very good.
list.
So just type your product list. Type in your product list. Put your, okay. Now we have it there. This bag, when you click on this drop down, you can see, that there is a drop down there. We have this as product list. Product list. This is what we have in our product. Now, for instance, somebody just come and type in clothes under one of our products, and we are not selling clothes. Look at it. It will automatically give you an error message because we do not have it here. We say, look at what is here. This value doesn't match the data validation restriction defined for this cell. You can try, retype so that you go back, enter, or cancel it. When you cancel it, you can see that that's one thing about data validation. Nobody can come in to tamper with your data. Okay, I tried to do something. When we did it the other time, it brought out an error message. Now you want the person to know why this is this. So you can input your error alert yourself. So probably wrong message. Wrong message. And here for your error message, we do not have the in our store. Then okay. So by the time you press probably can and enter it, you can see that it's brought out your error message. So give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about.
Your team, your team.
Thank you. All right. So that's that about data validation. So in the next, by 8:40, I'll start attending to questions. And for our next class, we should start our functions and formulas. Okay. So we need to have moved to a point inside Excel before we start working on data. By the time we start working on data, you see that all these things are as little, as simple as it might look like. You will need even the tiniest of it when you start working with your large data. So I just want us to go through it. Anyone that is left behind can go through it. By 8:40, I start attending to questions. What time is it? What time is it? Yeah. Okay, hello. Okay, can we do the I should check my message. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I actually wanted to quickly do the phone number formatting again. why I'm finding it hard to connect to my phone. Okay, for the phone number formatting, I'm hearing you.
Okay, I said you should check your message. I sent you something.
Okay, I will. Thank you. So, hello, are we there? So, I want to quickly do the phone number formatting again. So, for instance, I have this 81234 and all like that. So, this was what I was trying to do the other time under the custom formatting. After highlighting it, go to your custom format. So under your custom format, you already see under type, you have your 0 and the number that are here because it's supposed to be under here and it wasn't under here. Okay, it's there already. But I made a mistake in the number the other time. I imputed 9 digits instead of 10 digits. So I added 1 digit more. The other time I was looking for this. Look at this. But I didn't see it. But now it's there already. So by the time you click on this and press OK, it will automatically change and add 0 with. Did you get that right now? So can we just try it from our end?
What's wrong? Your voice is all of a sudden low.
Oh, sorry.
We didn't get that. Oh, we didn't get that. Oh. Please, can you try it again?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, the other time we were doing our phone number formatting, and I just type in number and I copy it down. The number that was there was supposed to be 10 digits, but I imputed 9 digits. And when I click on it, okay, let me do it the way it was before. I was having something like this before. 8 1 2 3 4 8 1 2 3 4 5 4 2. So I was having this before. So that's, if you count it, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and it's supposed to be like 10 digits. So when I use this the other time, I just drag it down. I went to my custom format. So I was dragging my arrow. So I did not see. Okay, there's the option there already. This is the option. So this is what I was looking for the other time. The 0 and the hash 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 hash. It will automatically add 0 to whatsoever number. So I'm trying to add 0 to the number at the front. So that's that about the number, phone number format. Okay, so can we go ahead with the question? It's already 8:45. Okay. He said it, Naomi said she did not have the number format in ours. It should be there. Okay, Izushiku Agu. Can I have you, please?
All right, thank you. A wonderful lecture indeed. But I have a problem with the product list. When I did mine, it returned the value, hash value, and it told me that I have an issue. The result it gave to me was there was error in the value, or something like that, and it did not return back. It did not return back the product list that we had actually saved in defining name. That's where I'm having an issue. Yeah.
Okay, the product list. Check the way you type your product. Hope it's not like there's capital letter and then maybe there's inconsistency in your the way you typed it.
Okay, actually, I typed in small caps. I did not type in capital letter. No, there was no capital letter, not at all.
But you didn't bring it out. Do you highlight the product?
Yes, I did. I did actually. I did.
Okay, can you do it again?
Okay, let me try that again.
But then you know that you have to go to your formula to give it a
A
you
product
have to
name.
define
Yes,
the
yes, I do. I know that.
okay. So just try it again and let me know before we end the class. Okay. Taiwo Abiodun, can I have you please?
Okay, thank you very much for the teachings. I think I have the same issue with what Zuchuku just explained. So I'm trying to redo it as well.
Okay, please let me know before the end of the class. So probably I will have to explain to you on the Slack group again. Opeoluwa, can I have you?
Okay, good evening, Notario. Thank you so much for the teaching. I also have the same question around what the other person asked. So, additionally, I, I tried to like find my way around the whole thing, and I think I did something outside what you did. So I clicked on use in formula, right? Then it created a formula list for me, and I'm trying to delete it, but I still have it on my formula list. So how do I delete what I have created in a formula?
Oh God, my this thing don't off. My laptop don't off, and I'm just doing something. Oh God, this
Hello?
thing.
Can you come again?
Okay. So my question is still around what the two persons have asked, and additionally, so I did something relating to use in formula, right? And I have it as a formula, just like the product list showing as a formula equals product list, right? So I have it as a list and I want to delete. So let's say the product list, I want to delete it as a formula. How do I go about that?
Okay.
Do you understand me?
I get your point right now.
Okay.
So you can go to your when you highlight it, go to your home tab, and then click on looking for clear.
Clear is under the submission, just by your right.
Sorry, I'm trying to find clear. Sorry.
To your right, to your right. That little pink thing, that little pink, yes.
So you can just clear the contents. So it has deleted already. Okay, you can clear all. So can you try it from your hand?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
So let me know if you've cleared it. And sometimes you can use your escape key safe. When you press your escape it will clear the formula and restore it to the
Okay.
original value.
I just did it now. It's cleared. Thank you.
So what did you use?
I used the clear function, clear content.
Okay. Okay. Is it that you use that or use your escape key? Okay, Solomon, can I have you?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah,
some
hello, good
ribbons are
evening.
not showing on my own end. And hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Is it like this? Is your
Hel-
ribbon like this?
Yeah, it's like this. But when you go on that formula, my own is only showing name changer. All those places that was showing the fine name on your side, it's not showing on mine. So I'm worried. Maybe there's a place. Maybe I need to add them to my dashboard or something.
Okay, for your formula, it's not showing all this.
Yeah, yeah. When you check that name manager on that formulas, name manager, it's only showing name managers, show formulas by example on my own end.
So it's not showing all this auto sum recently
You get what
used.
I'm trying to explain?
You said it's not showing all this, right? It's only showing your name manager, the
No,
file name, right?
it's no, no, it's
Okay, let me
listen to
understand.
me. It's showing the auto. Uh, I was referring to the name manager. It's only showing the name manager. It's not showing the defined name, the using formula. That's the only thing that is not showing. Do you get me
Okay,
now?
check if you have the icons that are beside it. Do you have something that looks like pencil? This.
There's
I was saying,
there's there's nothing like
so it's only name manager that is
only
showing.
showing. Yeah, name manager that is showing.
Oh, because I was saying something on my data validation, it did not write it out. So I have to click on all those icons for me to know that this is for this is for this. And what Excel are you using?
Uh, I'm using the office one. Office one.
Microsoft Office Excel. I meant what here? It's actually a criteria too. But I don't know if you can actually do your phone, like the back camera, so I can have a view of what you are talking about.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to say something. I think that
Okay,
using
let me
formula is based on what you have used on your Excel sheet. That is why it is showing there as use in formula. But if you have not used it in your work, it's not going to reflect as using formula. But every other thing like define name and create from select will show on uh your home bar.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, but it's the defined name that he needed. So I'm so surprised it's not showing. So I need to see his screen. Are you showing us your screen? Okay. Olajimoke, can I have you? Olajimoke, can I have you? I want to stop sharing my screen. Olajimoke, can you hear me?
She says she can't unmute. She's having a challenge.
Oh,
There are messages in the in-call messages.
okay. I was supposed to be checking that on my phone, but I don't know why. I'm finding it hard to connect with my phone. Which Excel am I using, right? This is 2022.
Mutua, your Excel is updated. Can you give us plug?
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, please, can you hear me
Sorry,
now?
I can hear you now.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, which Excel are you using?
Okay, sorry, let me confirm. It's 2022.
Because I'm using 365 and some of the things you're doing, when I try it, it's something else I'm getting. So maybe I have to sit down alone to work on my own because, as they improve these things, they change some where you can find certain things. So I'm a bit, don't let me say I'm confused. Just a little challenge that when you go somewhere, I go there and I don't see it like that. I have to maneuver and maneuver before I get my home. That's why I had the Excel you're using.
Okay, I think I said something, but 365 should work. I was using 365 before. It was giving me issue when I wanted to do my advanced Excel. It was giving me
That's
issue.
that's what I
So
have.
I have to format my system because my system actually gave me a lot of issue. Formatted it and I had to collect another Excel and
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have to collect all this Microsoft Office app again. So it's
So what are you saying?
2021.
I should uninstall
It's
this one
20,
or what?
65 might limit you. Let me just say it.
Really? And they are even collecting money every month from me. Okay, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. It has its own features. So
Yes, it has its own feature.
it has its own features. But me on my hand, I could not use it when it got to my advanced because I was trying to load data. It was oh god. I was just
Really?
behind. Yes. I was trying
Okay,
to
so I
load
should just
data.
unsubscribe
But
and then
it depends
I'm
on your
listening.
system too. It depends on your system too. My system is a because of what I downloaded 365 I was using. I think it was 4 bits or something. And it needed eight bits. So I just uninstalled it and went to Computer Village, formatted my old system, put in Excel, put in another window. So that's what I did.
I have enough space on my system. My system has quite a lot of space. But I don't know.
What's the
Maybe
name of,
I'll need to sit down. Sorry.
what's the name of your system?
Well, it's an old system, ProBook.
Okay, the space rather. I wanted to ask for the storage.
The space. Okay. Let me check because I don't really know that offhand. But when last time I installed the SSMC, or what is the name of that thing you say we should install for the MySQL, I still have enough. I have quite a number of things here. Sorry, I'm coming, please. Time to check. Okay, I have my RAM is 8 gig, and my where is it again? Processor. What other thing do you want me to check there?
So it's the 8 gig I needed. So it should work. So I think you need to sit down because this is Microsoft Office and is a different company. So you have to
I
sit
have to
down and
sit down
study
with it and study
your
my.
event. No, I told you that you have to study. I don't know if you joined our first class because I said that we should all study the home tab. So that we will be on the same page. So that's
Okay.
that. Yeah, it's there. It will be there. So far your system is 8 gig. You don't have any issue. But I still recommend Microsoft Office. Sha.
Oh my god. Okay, let me see how I can. Let me see whether I'll be able to get this 365 because I'm even they are even pay for it monthly. Let me
That's better.
that yes. All my
Hello, hello,
offices.
madam.
Sir.
Hello, madam.
Yes, I'm listening.
No, I'm talking to Ujo
Okay,
Mutual.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah, madam. I'm sorry to intrude in your conversation. Can you please take us through the product list method again? Because I'm getting confused, and I've seen a lot of people asking their questions in that line. I mean, the product list method, the way you are.
Exactly. I'm having the same issue too. That's why I asked that what Excel she's using. I'm having the same issue too. I don't quite I understand what she did. That's why I'm
Giving me
asking.
Okay.
error.
Do you understand, Mr. Andrews?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
do
do the
understand
product list
you.
again.
You see, I do understand you, but when we were starting the whole process, I think the facilitators they do mention of Excel in order to create uniformity in our class. So it was Microsoft Excel that we were supposed to use.
and not any other, type of spreadsheet.
Yes, I'm using Microsoft Excel, but the version, that's what we're talking about. My own version is advanced. It's recent, it's the most recent one. That's what we're talking about. Do you understand?
I understand you.
The most recent Microsoft Excel that I do know about is Microsoft Excel 2024.
Okay,
Madam,
sir, what
please
using is
just check.
Microsoft 365. Okay, let's just do the define name
Please,
again.
let's do the define. Let's go ahead and do the product list, because give me something else.
Okay, I'll present now. Can you see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
We can see your
Okay, there's no need for me typing the product again. So I just have my bag. Let me just name it as products. That's why I said when I wanted to start this data validation of it, I said when I wanted to start it, I said we should pay attention. All right, it's simple but might be tricky. Now what I did is I'm not highlighting from the product. I'm highlighting from the bag. When I highlight from the bag, sure and all, I'll go to my formula tab. Under formula tab, so those of us having issue with, oh, you did not define name. So I guess you have to study this formula tab. It should be there. That I'm not sure of the fact that it's not in any Excel, except it's WPS, but it is in WPS, same, because I have WPS here. Now I have my define name. There's a drop down. Then you see define name. Now to define the name as product list. I have my product list. Then I press, oh, the name should be unique. Okay. Let me just use.
Motura, I can use underscore, product underscore list.
Okay, product underscore list. Thank you. Then okay. So we already have product underscore list. Now I want to call it out. How do we call it out? Everything about Excel function or formula, you have to use equals to. Then equals to, I press my product. Then I have product list. This was the one that was created earlier. And this is products underscore list. So click on it. You can see that it has highlighted it here. And if you press enter, it will bring it out. So we have name for it already. Now, after we've already done our name, we've already defined the name. Go to your data. When you go to your data, please highlight this.
Sorry to intrude. So I was following your
Okay.
step-by-step process, and I just did
Okay.
and I have the error message. It has the name, then hash error. What did I do wrong?
It has what the. It has
And
what?
an error value hash.
Okay. Are you sure we are on the same page? Are we here together? Like what I just did now is, copy the product somewhere, and then I just define the name. Hope is after defining the name, is it after defining the name, that's when it brought out the error message, or you've gone ahead?
Sorry,
I'm,
my
I'm
is
still
showing
I'm
the same
getting the
thing.
same error, and the error they are saying a value used in the formula is of the wrong data type. That's the error that comes with the values. So I don't know how.
Is it under data validation or still this define name?
I
Define
deleted
name.
my I deleted my define name, everything. I renamed it and it's still giving me the same error of hash value. Then when I clicked on it to understand what the error is, it was telling me a value used in the formula is of the wrong data type. So I don't know.
So can you name your product that you have? Is it same product like mine? You have your bag,
Yes,
shoe,
I'm
pen.
using bag, shoe, pen, book, laptop, AirPods, and biro.
Okay. So let's see if you change the name to goods. Can you change the name? Define the name to goods first.
Okay.
And do you highlight it?
Yes, I liked it now.
Okay, so let's see if we bring out the same error.
I have the same error too. That's why I asked you what version of Excel you're using. I'm having the same error every other person is having.
I'm using Excel. I just check Excel 2021.
I'm using 365 and I'm not having error.
Yeah, is there something we are
So
not getting right?
There's something you're not getting right actually.
Maybe there's something.
I think you should look at it
Hello,
very
Musra,
well.
can you hear me?
There's
Hello,
something you're not
Musra, can you
talking
hear
about.
me?
hey,
Okay,
yes, I
since
can.
we're having so many complaints, can we just start this all over from typing from the beginning? So let's see. Anyone that has any issue from there will know probably is not typing something correctly or it's just from their end.
Okay, sorry, I just dropped my WhatsApp line in case there's any issue again, so you can share your screen with me. All right, but I will start again.
All right, thank you.
Sorry. Let me type again. I have my bag, clothes, shoe. So I just want to use three now.
Okay.
And for this three, let me call it goods. Now highlight it. After highlighting your formula, then you go to your define name. Define the name. I want to define the name as my goods. Okay, then click on your OK. So let me know if there's still any error.
Sorry, please, I have a question.
Okay.
So when defining the name, right?
Yes.
Is there a command where it is an error if there is space in whatever heading you're trying to give or subject? Because I noticed that when you typed the first I can't remember the instance you used. I think product something. Then someone suggested that you use the underscore. Is it that we can't leave a space in between? Do you understand my question?
You can leave a space. The reason why is because I've created under this worksheet.
Okay.
All right. I've created a name that is product
Similar to
list.
that. Okay.
So when I entered it, it was giving me that
A
the name
repetitive.
already exists.
Okay. Okay.
The
All right.
name already existed.
Okay.
But if you open another, if I open another workbook, I can still rename it as product list because it's another workbook. But since I'm still working on this workbook, all right. So, and I have product list there already that I've named. Now I want to name this one. I want to name this. It was telling me that I have the name already. It existed. So for me to change it, I just put underscore. Like there should just be something that will be different from the product list. You
Okay.
can
So
decide to put S at the back product lists. At least
okay.
it's different from the one you created earlier.
Okay. So I just did mine and I wrote my goods. Then I got an
Okay.
error message. The syntax of this name isn't correct. Verify the name. Starts with a letter or underscore. Doesn't include a space or character that isn't allowed. Doesn't conflict with an existing name in the workbook.
Okay, what do you start your my goods with? But that shouldn't be an issue.
MY, then goods, space, then goods.
Sorry, Moturayo, you didn't particularly
Yeah.
get what she was saying. You know, between product and list, you know, there are two words. There shouldn't be space, right?
Okay.
Because I did it too and I got an error until I put everything together as a single word before the error stopped.
Okay, I think I got that.
Yes.
There was a space in between.
In
No,
between.
there shouldn't be a space. There shouldn't be a space. Instead,
Okay.
you
Okay.
put like product list, put S at the back
All right.
or underscore. You can use your underscore. You can use your. Okay, I get that. Thank you. So let's say I want to change this. Okay, let me see. This is what you did. So this is something you did, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's it. So, do you get it now? Have you gotten it?
Yes. Thank you.
So should I go ahead? Or
My own is still showing the error, but then there's no problem. I just do my research. Maybe there's something wrong somewhere.
what's the error message you have?
Hashtag value the. I don't know.
If you're showing hashtag value, then there's something you're not typing correctly.
Okay.
I got that same error too, the hashtag name and question mark. Maybe there's something that we didn't particularly get from my explanation.
You know what?
Yes.
That's
So
why I
if
said.
you type as all right, Mr.
Okay,
Go
continue.
ahead.
No, you can continue, please.
Okay, what I was saying is if you are not typing exactly what she's doing, once there's any mistake, it will show you an error message. So that's why you're having so many error messages. So please check when you are typing. If you are not using capital letter, you have to use small letter. You are not giving space where you are not supposed to give space and all of that. So that volume error message is showing, trying to tell you that you are not typing something incorrectly. That's what the exam is trying to tell you.
In case there's still any issue, you can snap your screen for me or screenshot. In case you don't know how to screenshot, you can write it down. You use your window shift S.
Madam,
So when you have your window,
madam, just by way of information. Hello, can you please hear me?
I'm hearing
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Yeah, just by way of information, when you are typing out your defined name from my system, you always must start with a capital letter. If you start with a smaller letter, it will come out as the name error. So it's just an information from my end.
Yes, I think I agree with him because I had that issue too. So does it mean every word has to start with capital letter?
Yes, it's just like a proper, the normal way of writing word. So I've never typed using a small letter first. So I guess that's why I didn't notice the error. So I usually start my first letter with a capital letter. So let's do what you just said. Let's say I use wood. It actually worked.
I think there's something that some people are not doing well. And in a class like this, I will encourage or I will appeal that everyone just go on and watch this whole thing, then play around it. Because what I noticed is that even there are some places that I wasn't following, but when I just go through my own, I try to see it and I get to that point where I discover what I'm not seeing here, but I'm seeing it on my own. So let's just go on our own, watch this video, play around all the things on our key, on our home bar and all of that. Then do a research too, because you cannot just be relying 100% on this. Also do a research to give you more insight on what to do and how to go about it. Then when you come back, you see that you are on point. While she's teaching, you are getting all you are doing. Essay is very it's good and it's technical, so you have to just keep playing around it to understand, else we'll keep going back and forth.
Yeah,
All right.
hello, madam.
Thank you for that.
Hello, madam.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
can you please call out your hood method, the equal to hood, the method? Just call out that method. Just to confirm what I said earlier on. Enter.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me open another sheet. But I guess that should work. Name already exists. Let me use mode. It brought it out. Can you see it? And I use a small letter.
Okay, I see. For me, I'm using Excel 2013. It does not work when I use when my first character is smaller words. It only works for me when my first character is in caps or in capital letter.
Okay. So let me just finish up with the data validation. If there's still any other issue, you can reach out to me, and then always go back to your videos. And I like the fact that the class is being recorded and there will always be a video, all right, for the class. It's something that when you pay attention to it, you will get it. It's not that hard. You just needed your attention, your full attention, and you not doing what we are not doing in the class. So well, whatever we are doing in the class, just do it. When you're on your own, when you want to practice, you can then play around it. I said it earlier that we should play around all these home tab. If not, we wouldn't be having much issue on this. So I've already done this. I called it product underscore list. So for our data validation, I went to my data, and this is my data validation here. Click on it. Data validation. Go to your settings. Allow any value. Since you are not dealing with figure, you're dealing with a list of things. Click on your list. What's the source? Your source is equals to your product, your underscore list, then press your enter. Now we have this already. It has to bring out this drop down. If it did not bring out this drop down, there's a problem. So there's this drop down there. And look at the drop down. You have your shoe, pen, book, biro, laptop, airpod, on. So if you go and type, probably I type socks inside one of it. For me. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, if you are screenshotting, check your keyboard. Just check your keyboard. You are going to see window, something that looks like window. Window, you are pressing Window Shift S together. Window Shift S. When you press Window Shift S together, you will see something like this. How many of us is having this? Window Shift S.
Yes.
If you get something like this, and also look at it, you see a cross sign. Just screenshot the part. So by the time you do it like this, it will screenshot this part when you leave it alone. And by this side, can you see the part that I screenshotted? Where you can find it, you go to your, where do you find it? Go to your pictures. When I go to my pictures, I see the screenshot. When I click on my screenshot, I have my stuff that I've screenshotted there. This is the last thing I screenshotted. Let me come again. You can also,
Are we to rename it? Sorry, are we to rename it?
are you too?
Are we to
Yes, you can.
rename it?
Yes, rename it. Rename it as a data entry assignment. Rename it because we are sending assignments. If you don't get it this night, you are getting it tomorrow morning.
When is the deadline, please?
When is the deadline? Before the next class. Okay, let me just before Monday. I think you should be ready on. You have tomorrow. You have the whole of tomorrow. Okay, let's get the assignment before Monday class. So that means you can still do it on Monday. So we should get it before 7 p.m.
I think that's better. Thank you.
Yeah, because I know we have working class amisters. So we should get it before 7 p.m. on Monday. As most of us might get busy with work tomorrow, some people with church activities and all like that. But you still have to find time. The one thing about data too, you don't have to leave data. Even if it is 1 hour, you can have to open your system and just go through this. It will help you and it will go a long way. That's how to screenshot. In case you don't remember Windows Shift S, you can type in sniping tool. Sniping tool, when you open it, it will bring something out. So maybe to screenshot, I think is new. Here, when you click on new, you go to your search, type sniping tool, and look at it. It's bringing out what I use the short form, what I use Windows Shift S. It brought it out again, and you can start dragging from this place and then drag down. So it has screenshotted it already. You can see it at this part. It screenshotted it for me. So that's that about that. So the assignment, you get it. Let's test tomorrow morning. So guys, I wanted to send the link, but maybe I'll send it on the okay, this is the Moturayo that you're looking for.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is the Motura. Hope you have found me now. I'm not lost. This is me.
I'm still finding it, but I'll get it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Thank you very much.
Hope we learned something. All right. So
Yes.
if you would rate the percentage, so what percentage would you rate? And even if it's 5%, you will rate it. Just drop it in the chat box. Even if it is 5%, you will rate it. At least you've learned something new today, and I'm happy with that. Anyway.
You're a very good instructor. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So the class rep, do you have any information to pass? You're welcome. You're welcome. Is there any other information from the class rep, please? The class is over already.
I don't think the class rep is on this call. Maybe we have any, or if he or she has any, drop it on the Slack channel.
All right.
Please,
Thank you very
Motrai,
much.
where are we submitting the assignment?
On the Slack channel, please. On the Slack channel. Slack.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah, thank you for your patience.
On the Slack channel, individually to you or in the group?
No, drop it on the data analysis group. Data analysis group. We'll check it from there.
No. I think they have to do that individually, so that some people will not just
Exactly.
It will be mocked up.
pass.
So
Yeah, we will pass the information on how it will be submitted alongside the assignment.
Fine.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay.
All right. Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
All right.
Night. Thank you.
Yeah.